Hey, what's up everyone? It's your boy Altered Tech back again with a new video. In today's video, we gotta talk about the Nexus 6P in 2021. Alright guys, so if you didn't know, this is perhaps one of my most favorite phones of all time. I was a huge Nexus fan up until they discontinued it on the Nexus 6P. It was unfortunate, but it is what it is. And this surprisingly was built with a collaboration with Huawei. So this phone was released in 2015 of September, and it came with a beautiful, gorgeous 5.7-inch display, which has a PPI density, get ready for it, of 518. Now, just to give you guys an idea of how good that is, my OnePlus 8T has a PPI of 402 and a resolution of 1080p. And to add the cherry on top, the Nexus 6P has a Quad HD display. Now, on top of this gorgeous display, you're also getting a gorgeous build. The design on the Nexus 6P in 2021, it really stands the test of time. If you want to compare this with some of the latest phones out there, this phone could really give some of these other phones a run for their money. When it comes to taking photos in daylight or even in nighttime situations, this phone can take some better photos than some of the latest flagship devices I've seen on the market in 2021. I'm not going to name any names, but this phone is really going to give you guys a run for your money if, and only if, it had a better processor. Now, how about the design? Is this phone going to embarrass you if you pull it out in 2021? And the answer is no. This is one of the most gorgeous looking phones even up until today. This phone, you're going to be met with a gorgeous metallic silver finish. And up on front, you know, that's where things might get a little fishy. You do have some thick bezels, but wherever there is good news, there is bad news. And unfortunately, I cannot recommend anyone using this phone in 2021. Maybe if you were to find a nice ROM and replace the battery, that could be an option. But here's the thing, this phone, when it comes to charging, it's just not there. I placed it on the charger for about 2 hours and it went from 0 to about almost 50%, and that is just unacceptable. As for gaming, that's where you're going to run into another roadblock because this phone lags. It feels like I'm playing a Nintendo 64. Now, the graphics aren't bad. It's just that there's some jerkiness and the phone does tend to get hot when you're playing high intensive games. Now, I was playing Call of Duty Mobile and it felt like I was playing an entirely different game coming from my OnePlus 8T because the graphics just seem a little bit more on the blocky side and there was a ton of lag. Okay, but aside from gaming, you know, I know gaming is a high intensive application. What about other applications like social media, you know, browsing the internet? What about that? Now, here's the thing. I am coming from a flagship device and I am used to fast performance. With this phone, you're going to notice maybe 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 seconds or even 4 seconds. You know, it might take you to open up an app and I'm not really used to that. I've grown accustomed to, you know, a fast experience. And this phone, even when it comes to scrolling and whatnot, it's just, there is a slow response time and I'm not really digging it. Now, maybe you guys might be able to live with it, but like I've said, the charging was an issue. And if that doesn't persuade you not to pick this phone up, I'll have to talk about the security aspect because this ended on December 5th of 2018. So you're behind about, I'd say about 2 years. And this is stuck on Android 8.1.0. But you guys could go ahead and make the argument and say, hey, I could install a custom ROM, but it's in 2021. There are so many good phone options. I don't see why you guys would want to go ahead and deprive yourselves of some of these other new features and faster performing phones, which don't really cost too much. Now, if you do have a Nexus 6P and you think it's time for you to go ahead and move on, I don't blame you. I would probably recommend you to go ahead and pick up something like the Pixel 4a XL. I think that phone, when it comes to the display, the speakers, the quality, everything about that phone is just amazing. And I think it fits in perfectly with what the Nexus brand was bringing to the table. And you're going to have some extra Pixel features, but you're going to enjoy those features like, you know, screen calling. So, anyways, guys, this is the Nexus 6P in 2021, and unfortunately, I cannot recommend it. If you guys want to see a comparison between this phone and the OnePlus 8T, let me know down in the comment section below. This is Altered Tech signing out. Hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Take care. Peace.